for the day. We're done. We're good to go. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. I'm going to close the window. Should I close the window? I'll leave the window open. We'll see what happens. Hope everybody's hanging out. I'm going to go through some stuff from the convention. We got to start clearing out some space here. We have so many bags of Bleach 1000 but we're stuff to get rid of. Mostly going to move them to redeem your promote coupon to get more viewers. Wow, shocker. How's it going, everybody? Give me 1 second. I'm going to shut the window so it's not super loud. Welcome to my mess. How's it going, everybody? I hope you guys are having a good Thursday. Chicken lover, good to see you as always. Gabe, get Sparking Zero. I need to get Sparking Zero. Haven't got it yet. I hear nothing but good things about Sparking Zero. Gabe, have you got more Bleach Union Arena? I have not gotten any Bleach Union Arena stuff yet. We need a place I can run you through. It is awfully presumptuous that you think you would beat me in Bleach Sparking Zero. Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. Bleach is on the mind. That's all I can think about. I'm emptying out some of the stuff from the conventions. If you guys ever wanted to see some Bleach exclusives, we have some. So, does anybody like Fig Pin? Is Fig Pin a thing anymore? Do people like Fig Pin? Because I feel like even Funkos are, they're not as popular as what they once were for sure. Boss, long time no see. I bought 2 because I'm a hoarder. I don't have any Fig Pins. I don't collect these, but they were Comic-Con exclusive Fig Pins of Renji. Shocker. An exclusive thing of Shinji, San Diego Comic-Con. Limited to 500. Now, I rolled up on Friday, so it wasn't even the first day that, I think it was Friday. They still had so many of them. So many of them. Nobody was buying the Renjis. Renjis was not running out of time, but I have a Fig Pin. I also have from Anime, so I have a Rukia Fig Pin. So I have the 2 lovers. That's good. And a nice little Fig Pin bag. We love that. 2 more days until Bleach Size and Blower comes back. Now, I'm very lucky. Maybe you guys will be very lucky as well. 2 more days for Bleach Size and Blower Part 3 to come back on Saturday. They'll air episode 2, and then on Sunday, if you guys are in the Hollywood area, I don't think I have any more tickets, but the Japanese voice actor of Uryu and Ichigo are coming to Hollywood. They're gonna premiere episode 3 early, so I'll be seeing it on Sunday. I'll be seeing episode 2 Saturday, episode 3 on Sunday. The release of my shop was not a super pre-release; it was a regular release, so we didn't get decks. I have the 2 decks I got like $720 worth of cards. Check the card channel. Also have 2 decks, a yellow Stern Ritter and a purple Renji / Ichigo deck. More cards in the mail. That's cool. I have not got into it. I still have these. So if anybody went to Anime Expo, this was on every seat for the Bleach 1000 Blower panel, which is a Hulu bag. It's got Gintama on the back, but then it's got advertisements for Union Arena on the middle side here. But inside the bag, every single person got a sealed Bleach Union Arena deck. Very embarrassing. Can I ask Marita to go on the podcast? Yeah. I will ask him when I see him. I'll be like, Marita, sir, big fan. Love your work as Ichigo Kurosaki. Can you please join the Bleach Boys podcast? I think that'll be great. I only got 1 of these. So this is a Bleach 1000 Blower coaster. It is the most wobbly, not great coaster. It's not of any good material, but it's all right. It does its thing, it's cool. It flips over. We were only able to get 1 of them. They were giving them out like super secretly at the Viz Media. What's up, Beppo? That's the demo deck here. Yeah, the demo deck. We have like 4 demo decks that we got. Does he even speak English? No. He was at last year, so, well, I guess not the last Anime Expo. The one prior Anime Expo, Marita was there. He does not speak any English. What's up, Mugetsu? How's it going? I'm cleaning up some of my convention stuff. Is the Soyoko a Zanpakuto? And if yes, I totally missed that. Thanks for the follow, young deity. Thank you. Become a Shikai is the Sokyoku, the bird, right? We're talking about the bird. I don't know. I don't know if they ever go more into detail. What's up, Robert? Yo, I want that. We're talking about the demo deck that you want, or which one? What's up, Robert? How's it going? I don't know. The bird is what? Isn't it like 1,000 Zanpakutos? It has the strength of 1,000 Zanpakutos, and then the Ichigo just showed up and just destroyed it. What's up, Nightfall? How's it going? We also have this. I broke it because I was wearing it the whole time, but I can give myself official Yugi hair. How's everybody going? My friend Anthony said he wants to come out of the closet, but he doesn't know how to do it. Do I have any advice? Just open the door and take the first step, and then once you take the first step, there's no going back. That's all I got. Pretty sure it's 1 million, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, 1 million. There you are. So that's trash. I'm gonna throw that away. We also got, if you guys have ever been to convention, huge convention bags, Family Guy, a bunch of junk in here. Really nothing special. Is that like a magnet? I don't know what that is. But yeah, so most of this is probably going to be chucked into the trash. Here's a special Comic-Con cruise pin. What's up, Pythes? How's it going? Finally hair. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Do you think they'll show the save Hannibal scene in Thousand Year Blood War? So we talked about that. I think they will. I think they will add more scenes for Hannibal. I think on the wrap, they will show Hannibal getting rescued. I think it's going to happen, but don't know. Who's to say? Hot take. I like the Don Don opening more than the Bleach Thousand Year Blood War one. Well, what's the name of the band? The band that did the Don Don one did Mashal Season 2 opening, which were both absolute banger songs. Like really, really, really good. So I could see that. I really liked it. I thought the Mashal one was really good. I thought the Don Don one was really good. I've not started watching Don Don yet. The fiance and I just caught up on My Hero Academia. So we're caught up on My Hero Academia now. We are doing Berserk. We are doing Berserk, The Golden Age, the Memorial Edition is what we're doing. Mashal OP or Don Don, I'm going to give it to Mashal. When we were up in Japan last year, when me and my fiance went for the first time, that Mashal opening was playing in every store that Mashal opening was playing. It was so good. So you can't beat the Mashal one. Someone else just swapped places with Sam. I don't know who that was. Okay. Oh, because of the hair. All right, I get what you're saying. I have one of those anime hair Burger King crowns. They suck. Well, yeah, this is from Comic-Con. Most of the stuff, when you go to conventions, like look at this bag, for example. Look how big this bag is. It's filled with stuff. It's all garbage. It's all garbage. I'm not going to keep any of this. So I'm just trying to weed out and see what I'm going to keep. The Naruto bag is nice. Like, I might keep the Naruto bag. Love Naruto, but that's probably about the only thing I'm keeping out of this whole thing. The rest is garbage. There's, look at this, right? That's what I need. Advertisements for the Borderlands movie right there. Bro, they leaked 130 images of episode 28. I didn't watch it because it's too big of a leak. I saw 2 images of the flashback. Oh, yeah, I saw that. There are leaks. Okay, good thing I checked. Bleach Rebirth of Souls lanyard. Good thing we kept that. Utensils I threw in there. Don't know why. Damn, I almost threw that away. Shonen Jump bag. Trash. Manga sampler. What's up, Lego Night Alpha? How's it going? You ever frame your club outside posters? Well, a lot of them came framed, but the Ichigo ones I have not framed yet. So, here, I'll teach you guys. A little some. Club outside photos. Where did I go? I went to Comic-Con, Anime Expo, and then, yeah, this is just leftovers from this. I'm a hoarder. So I'm trying to throw away some of this stuff. Hey man, love your Bleach podcast. I was just wondering on your thoughts on the season's progression with the new content and all. So far, I think it's very, very good, the NERM. I want to see what it looks like going forward. I think the progression that they've been doing with new content is incredible. Next episode, supposedly there's going to be 8 minutes brand new content of Ichigo versus Yuha, which is going to be crazy. I'm really hoping that it's really, really good. You can use the Borderlands promotion as toilet paper. Yeah, exactly. So I, once again, am in the rare position where I will be seeing episode 2 Saturday. We'll have a new podcast drop for that one on Sunday. But then when the podcast drops on Sunday, we'll be going out to Hollywood to see episode 3 early with the voice actor Ichigo and Uryu live. Stand up, be strong, know right from wrong. The episode will begin with a flashback and we will see... Okay. All right. No spoiler-ronies from the images, boys. No spoiler-ronies. I have a hunch episode 2 would have some more Aizen scenes. It sounds like episode 2 is mostly Ichigo versus Yuha. Where do I think the course is going to end? I have no idea, honestly. I have no idea where to even begin. Your guess is as good as mine on what begins, like where we think that's... I don't know, where do you guys think it's going to end? Where do you guys think part 3 is going to end? Because I have no idea. I don't even have a guess. It could be anything. With so much content being added, it's like we're watching a whole new show together. That Uryu stuff, where he's getting basically his full standing, is crazy. Really crazy. One shot Shinjimaru is insane. I'm looking for the next episode. Also, Robert's still alive. Maybe Nightfall. Right here. Robert is still alive. Maybe Asking versus Yoruichi. It would be pretty hyped, and on like maybe the Thunder God form being revealed. I don't know how far out that is. I don't know if that's like outside of the possibility, but that would be cool. I'd be down for that. We already went through the Family Guy bag, which is trash. Dark Horse was there. They gave me a big bag and some Naruto posters. Probably gonna trash them. Don't really have anything. I think we'll end at Death Standing. Oh, we're gonna switch over to the game with Norman Reed in it. Chapter 65 is a good guess. Till Kisuke's Bankai is core 3. So you think they're gonna show Kisuke's Bankai and that's where it's gonna end? Grimjow impaling or Harabankai on the 2. Udu Holy Form, but I keep my expectations low. I think it might be either with Ichigo or Hannibal might get the Matrix of Leadership. I don't know where you just went with that. I get the Matrix of Leadership in the end. Is it possible for a Soul Reaper to connect with a different Reaper Zanpakuto and use their Shikai? I don't believe so. I don't think that's possible. The one only reference we have from that is that fucking Hitsugaya movie where there was 2 Hyorin Marus and they sentenced one to death. Not canon, obviously, but Uryu killing a member of the Squad Zero was chills. They're literally pushing his descent to villainy. Do you think Ikaku got a new Bankai because, like Mayuri, he could have made it different? I hope so. Ikaku deserves new scenes so badly. Ikaku got shafted. Absolutely shafted. He got nothing of value. Brutal. Brutal, the way that they left Ikaku. Damaged Bankai right at the start. Never repaired it. Never got a new one. Just like, hey, sorry, sucks to suck, Ikaku. And that's it. That's all we saw of him. I always thought the second Hyotamaru was the dark version of Hyotamaru. More Ikaku would be appreciated, and probably not. Once Bankai is broken, it can't be fixed. Yeah, it's just forever weaker, right? That's Ikaku's thing now. His Bankai is forever weakened and will never be as strong as it once was. Like, that's how that works. Which is just insane. Just so insane that that's the way. Kenpachi Bankai, but it's Ikaku's. You have to choose no Kenpachi Bankai, but it's Ikaku. So you're saying I trade Kenpachi's Bankai for Ikaku's? I would take it in a heartbeat because I think Kenpachi Bankai would do really well in the Hell arc. So if I can pivot, we get Ikaku because we just got Kenpachi Shikai reveal. We just got it. So I'm fine with pushing back the Kenpachi Bankai reveal. We just got a Shikai. It was crazy that we got Shikai and the Bankai for Kenpachi. Can't wait for the non-stop 1,000 blower units to BBS. We're already there. We're already deep in it for BBS, getting non-stop 1,000 blower units. It's never going to stop. So boring. I hate it. Okay. So I'm going to make this my keep bag here. We're going to... Oh, look. They have Demon Slayer keycaps. Interesting. That doesn't seem like that would be very comfortable to type on. This is my keep bag right here. The Bleach one. We're going to put all my keep stuff in the Bleach one. Everything else is being thrown away. We're keep the Fig Pin bag. I like the Fin Pig bag. We'll just throw it right on top. Not the best way to store it, but that's okay. Are you coming to the clan meeting tonight? That's not involved in that, unfortunately. Is it possible for Ganju to use his sand move to get Yuha to... What did I just read? Is it possible... What is your opinion on eating human flesh? Not good. You'll get very, very sick about it. Did I see the new res units? I have not seen the new res units. I would have liked it if they cut out Kenpachi's Bankai, but you see the whole setup to it in 1,000 Year Blower, so we know he has it, but we don't know anything about it until the Hell. I think that'd be really cool. I think that'd be really, really cool. Viz Instagram has been showing frames of Bazby, Askin, and Shun, so I thought before Ichigo and Yuha, they'd... Well, I don't know. They might... No, they can't. They can't. It's going to go straight into Ichigo. It's going to go straight into Ichigo. It's Yama, Shijiro, and Kira. Oh, let's go. Sasakibe is getting representation. Let's go. What about women? Stark Simp? Hell yeah, Roses. To the day I die, Stark Simp, dog. Love Stark. If Robert comes back, I can see him appearing when they gather around to form the gate in the lab with Kisuke. I think so as well. I think that is going to be the time that they show Robert. I think Robert... I am full on copium. I think it's going to happen. Stark is mid 100%. You're wrong. You're so wrong. Stark is such a great character. So cool. He got slighted is what happened. Aniplex booth. Don't know what I have in here from Aniplex. Let's see. Oh, they're more manga samplers. All I have is manga samplers nonstop. Core probably ends with Ichigo confronting Yuha in the throne room. That's what I was thinking as well. Maybe with Ichigo and Orihime walking up to the throne room, and that's where it's going to stop. And they're just going to put so much new content, and that's kind of what they're hoping for, which would be crazy. Really, really crazy. Yeah, this is all... It's just so much advertisements. Like... Demon Slayer poster. It's all advertisements all the time. Episode probably gonna end with a Soul King bisect. So Ganju can turn any material to sand. Sand doesn't float. So if he turns the floor to sand under Yuha, he could fall back down. There you go. We're piecing it together. Ganju's gonna be huge. He's gonna turn the floor to sand. The Almighty can't interact with sand. There's too many pieces for it. It's gonna fall all the way down, and then Ganju's gonna be the MVP. That makes perfect sense to me. I think we've solved it. Okay, manga samplers are going in the garbage. We don't need that. I think we have one, but I'll keep one just in case. Also love how it fits so smoothly with the manga stuff, Kubo and the staff. Well, the fact that Kubo is so intertwined with the anime right now, where he's like the executive producer helping with this and doing storyboards for the show, is really, really incredible. Really, really, really incredible. Did you summon for the new Rukia Byakuya banner? I did not summon on the new Rukia Byakuya banner. I've not played Bleach Brave Souls for probably a couple of weeks now, simply because I'm broke on orbs and I don't want to put the effort into getting more orbs. So my fault. My fault. I don't blame anybody else, but tough. And I'm just so over Thousand Blood War characters. I'm so over. If they add a cool character that's not Thousand Blood War, I'm fucking in. And it could be Thousand Blood War doing something else. Have a theme. We should be good. I don't know what's happening. We used to have enough that we used to not have enough Thousand Blood. Now look at us. I know. Brutal. They can be glazing, my man. What are your thoughts on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I thought the first season was not great. I know it's the classic. It's the intro. I really like the second season, and I'm not watching anything past the second season for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm still first of all standing Asnot. Well, yeah, Asnot's cool, man. I mean, I'll take Asnot. I think if they do creative stuff with the characters, I'm there for it. I love it. I love it. I'm there for it. They can't be glazing my man Renji just to take an anime exclusive L, right? I mean, it's Gerard. He's not going to win. But we always want more Renji. We want more content of any of the characters from Thousand Blood War that didn't get content in the manga. We want that in the anime. That's the whole point. That's what we want. Chicken Lover, you're doing a great job liking the live. I appreciate it. I hope we do get more Renji content. I hope that is the thing. Basby should 100% win against Yugrim. No, I disagree. Who am I maining in Rebirth? So who do we have right now? I mean, fuck. Ulquiorra's looking pretty fire, dude. Ulquiorra's double resurrection looks really cool. Also, I love the way they did Tozen's Bankai in Bleach Rebirth of Souls. Did you guys see the Tozen reveal character for Bleach Rebirth of Souls? His Bankai puts blackness all around the person that you're fighting. It's so good. Love you, brother. Keep it up. Thank you, Sonny. The 3 fraud horsemen of Bleach. Stark, Renji. I cannot believe you put Stark in there. I cannot believe you put Stark in there. It is not Stark, Renji, and Toshiro. It is Renji, Toshiro, and... who am I going to put up there? I need to find a filler for Stark. You really fucked me over here. I'll come back to this one. You really fucked me here. I like how they're actually adding unique features to certain characters. Yeah. Can Aizen win against Squad Zero? Well, I think they had kind of talked about it before, that the Aizen of that time probably not. It depends if Aizen can neg Ichibei, right? Like, that's really the goal. I think Aizen would have no problem defeating the other 4 Squad Zero members, but it comes down to Aizen versus Ichibei. Do we think Aizen could beat Ichibei? I'm maining Fishbone D. Dude, I hope they add Hollows. I hope you could play as Hollows in Bleach Rebirth of Souls. That would be so much fun. So much fun. All right, this is all Anime Expo stuff. This is the bags they gave you. There you go. Japan Airlines fan, which actually feels lovely. Sam, where's the whiteboard? I just don't think you can... I'm actually really confused by that. It's here. It's just right off screen. It's still here. It's like right here is the start of the whiteboard. You just perfectly can't see it. It's still possible for Tozen to get a second unit. I think they will give Tozen a second unit in Bleach Rebirth of Souls. I think that will happen. I think he has such a drastic change with how he ends at the end of the Irank arc. I think Tozen will get a second unit. I believe that fully with my heart. I think that's going to happen. Here you go. Union Arena advertisements. I have like a million of them for some reason. I don't know why. Another Bleach starter deck. This one I actually opened. This is the one that I had to beg that guy for when we went to Anime Expo. So listen to the Rebirth Souls opening. I didn't think it was that bad. I hated it. I thought it was so boring. Excalibur from Fate. I like the sword. Smash or pass Excalibur from Fate. Does Excalibur have a human form? Sure. Smash on the sword. Smash on the sword. The girl. Oh, yes. Saber. Done. Easy peasy. Honestly, if they make Shinji Rebirth of Souls, dude, if Shinji reverses everything as you're playing, so amazing. So amazing. Excalibur, look it up. Well, if it's Saber, I know what Saber is, unless there's an Excalibur person that is just Excalibur. We have a whole bunch of little Bleach key art things from Anime Expo, by the way. So many of these. Okay, you should write the names of anyone who gives you money and beg for people to donate. Yeah, that seems right up my alley. You know, that seems like a good time. Maybe I'll take that into consideration. Probably not, though. But I'll think about it. Here, I have a whole thing of Fate Grand Order right here. Fate Grand Order. Smash or pass Ryoga Jaka. That's going to be a big smash for me. I think that's going to be kind of a game winner. Here's a free comic book, One Piece Ace's story. I call Excalibur with a saber. Show my Gojo. I actually really don't have any Gojo. I have no Gojo. If I find Gojo, DBS story speedrun win. Never. You guys will be so bored. Here's a cool thing. This is the Bleach 1000 Blood War little signage that they were doing for Anime Expo. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff in here that I actually want to keep. So good thing that I'm looking through this. I was just going to throw it all away. We'll keep some of the Union. I'm basically keeping anything that has Bleach stuff on it. I'm going to keep it. Thoughts on Type Soul? I've actually never played Type Soul. Never played Type Soul. More Union Arena demo decks. I think the rest of this is trash. Bleach coloring book pages. Bleach coloring stream win. Bleach coloring stream win. If they did Aranyato in Rebirth, he'd be able to take one random move from mini Hollow He Beats. That'd be super cool. Smash or pass, Retsu Shikai. I do not remember what Retsu Shikai looks like, so I'm going to say pass. I'm going to give that a hard pass, unfortunately. Here's an offer for traveling to Japan. I'm going to keep that. Maybe we'll do that. Do I think Ichibei low diffs Yamamoto? I do think Ichibei low diffs Yamamoto. I think Ichibei would take Yamamoto in a heartbeat. Thoughts on how Udu defeated Shinjamaru? People are complaining that she did all that just to get one shot at Udu's arrows. So, the argument, Solange, what's up? What's up? I don't know how to pronounce Solange. Hello, what have I missed? Nothing. We're just hanging out. We're just talking Bleach. I think the argument for that I like the most for Shinjamaru and why Shinjamaru lost to Uryu. I like the argument the most that she figured out Uryu is good and what Uryu was doing, and so she allowed Uryu to win. Like when she, and I even saw an argument to go one step further, that when Shinjamaru stabbed Uryu in the back right here, she like unlocked some holy chakra, and that's why he started suddenly losing control of his full standing and the almighty power and stuff like that. I like the idea of that. I don't know if that's the case, but I like the idea of that. I kind of vibe with it. I think it's cool. I think it's fun. Alright. Trash. Next. Smash or pass, Tomio from Clownad. I've not actually seen Clownad. It's the Manta Ray looking thing. Oh, good. So we're talking bestiality. I'm going to smash or pass on a Manta Ray. Man, that is tough. Who knows what I'm going to do there? Okay, this is all garbage. My Hero Academia lanyards. The rest of it's garbage. Sam, I love you, but we need the wall of McDonald's bags back. We can't go back to the wall of McDonald's bags. Like, that's a dark time. That's a dark time when we had the McDonald's trash bags all over the ground. What did you think about Yuha walking up the stairs like a boss? I thought that part was amazing. What's your opinion on the animation so far? I think the animation in Thousand Year Blood War so far has been super good. Best animation we've seen. I think it's by far better than Thousand Year Blood War Core 2. Do you think the Kenpachi slicing through the meteor is still one of the high points of the animation from Core 2? I do not think there's anything that beats Yamamoto versus Yuha yet, but I'm interested to see how the Ichigo versus Yuha fight goes. When Yuha takes over Ishida's body and he also goes to mustache, I've read Blue Lock. I have read Blue Lock. I'm not caught up to date. I'm probably about 10 chapters behind, but love Blue Lock. I think the Blue Lock manga is super good. Would I rather have seen a different Squad Zero members Bankai than Shinjamaru's or not? No, I like Shinjamaru's. I think Shinjamaru's perfect. I love Komamura in Core. Dude, Komamura in Core 2 has such a good scene. Such a good scene. Komamura, they delivered by far. I don't remember caring for Komamura at all in the manga, but when I watched the anime, I was like, dude, that's so cool. Did you manage to get Locust of Brave items like the Bleach storage box? No, I didn't. I really wanted to get the Bleach storage box, which is very impressive that you knew that I wanted that JHR. I didn't get it. The only sites, Unk, I will get you 1K likes. Thank you, Javo. Thank you. You're doing good work. The only reason I didn't get the Bleach storage box is because all the resellers are charging like $70 for a crate. I'm not going to pay $70 for a crate. It was already too overpriced at the actual place. I'm not paying $70 for a storage crate. I'm not going to do it. Komamura is one of the most underrated Bleach characters for me. I would say he falls in the underrated section. Definitely. Komamura has some really high points, and his story is really good. Especially when you look at it from kind of a standpoint of he preached this anti-revenge thing from Tozen, you know, like letting go of your hatred. And then what does he do? Goes right into revenge in Thousand Year Blood War. Immediately. I have read Blue Lock, Marlin. Love Blue Lock. Love it. Pink Court is slow. It said, what's the nod when I actually did just post that. I just posted that game. I scheduled it to come out, and I forgot to change it from 2:30. So I did just post it. There's a new short up right now on everything. On all the socials, TikTok, YouTube, everything. New shorts all the way up there. Mild take, Uryu defeats Yama mid-diff. How do I feel about Aizen coming back? I love Aizen. So I think it's going to happen. I think that'll work. Done? Thank you. Oh, damn, Javo. You did complete it. Thank you. Thank you. What do I think about the connection between Uryu and Mimihagi? I think that's really interesting. I saw somebody talk about it. If you guys go back and watch Bleach Thousand Blower episode 27, when Uryu is losing control of his powers, it flashes on his arm right here, and you see the little symbol of the Soul King, the hand of the Soul King. I think that was very interesting. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sigmaringos. Good to see you as always. Thank you. I think that is an incredible theory that he has some connection to Mimihagi or another hand. There was another theory that Pythe sent me that said that the opposite hand of the Soul King is known for stillness. And if you guys know what happens to Yuha at the end, they use the arrow of stillness. So, super cool. Super cool. There's a lot of really cool stuff happening. New shirt from Weaves Guild. Everyone like a subscribe. Thank you, Seraphim. Thank you. You can all see the symbol in the flames of his heart. I did not know that. How do I feel about Aizen coming back? Love Aizen, love. Also, in person dropped that theory on the Discord. There you go. There you go. That theory is so cool. So there's a lot of cool. I love, guys, can we just appreciate for a second? I love when Bleach is airing again. I love that so much of the content is brand new that like we can sit here and the manga's been done for what, 10 years? 10 years the manga's been done. And now we're getting all this new content, all these new theories that nobody knows the answer to, and it's all just speculation. It's so good. I love it. Can Ichibe's ink affect Yama's Bankai? I think Ichibe would just instantly wipe out Yama. Okay, I'm getting like collars or wristbands. I don't know what you're giving me, Sigma, but you're the GOAT. Team Bracelet 115. Do I wear it? Do I get it? I find it amazing that manga readers can enjoy so much new stuff. Yeah, it's so cool. It's so cool. The fact that Kubo is so involved is so amazing. It's such a good time to get into Bleach. Look, I ain't gay, but Teenage Gojo with sunglasses. I mean, I don't knock you for that one, man. Do you think Oken gives Squad Zero a power boost since it is the Soul King's power? I would argue that. I can see a world where the Oken boost also Squad Zero makes them a little bit more powerful, specifically when they're in the Royal Palace, right? Kubo finally gets to tell a story without being rushed, and Kubo gets to tell his story. It sounds like, from what we've heard, Kubo gets to tell a story without being rushed, but also the staff is so into Bleach, loves Bleach, that they are like putting their heart and soul into Bleach Thousand Blower Part 3, and we get the best adaptation that we can hope for. It's incredible. It's a good time to be a Bleach fan. There's so much content. Ikaku's the best underrated character. I agree, Zeno. I agree 100%. Do I think Maki can join the crew at the end of Thousand Blower again, like the Soul Side arc? I don't think so. I would like to see Maki. I'm shocked we got Maki as part of the Kenpachi scene to even begin with. So I don't think we're going to see him again at the end of Thousand Blower. I just don't think it's going to happen. Hell Arc win. We're not going to get any new Bleach manga, period, like Burn the Witch, anything like that. We're not going to get it. Okay, nice. So Sigma Ringo, you're the GOAT, dude. You're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. Thank you. We're not going to get any new Bleach content until Thousand Blower is done. Kubo is like so invested, and they were talking about in one of the club outside, actually an interview that happened between the voice actor Uryu and Ichigo. They said that Kubo is there for like 8 hours a day sometimes in the recording sessions and stuff like that. It's so cool. So cool. He's so into it. Do I have Levi? I do have Levi. You can see my little Titan back actually behind my big head here. Let me move. You can see my Titan little Nindroid right there. It's a great time to be a Bleach fan, 100%. Have I seen the full opening for Thousand Blower 3? I have seen the full opening for Thousand Blower 3. There is a huge spoiler in it. You are correct. Being a Bleach fan right now is so good. Gojo gets isekai to Thousand Blower. Do you see the thing where Gojo potentially maybe gets isekai over to Chainsaw Man? Have you seen that? That's pretty funny. Have you enjoyed the use of CGI so far? We still have to see Pernida and okay, so I have. So I do think I have a couple of examples. I do think the CG that was used for Komamura's Bankai was an incredible use of it. I thought it was so well done. I really liked it. Now, I also thought the CG of Yuha walking up the steps, Ichibei summoning the skulls when you do his little monastery move, incredible. I think it's so good. If you guys are new here, I'm a big hater when it comes to CG. Oh, let's go. I got a bling necklace. Sigma, how are you doing this? Was Pernida CG in the opening? He was. They are doing such a great job at hiding CG as the show is airing. It's so good, man. I can't understate enough. What's happening in the next episode? What's happening in the next episode is all going to be Ichigo versus Yuha. There's supposed to be 8 minutes of new content, purely Ichigo versus Yuha that was not in the manga. Just straight up not in the manga. Money? Sigma, you're too kind, man. I appreciate the support. New goal, I'll get you 2K likes. Javo. Do it up, man. You're a brave soldier of the Weaves Guild. Bleach remake or Hell Arc? Hell Arc. I'll take new content over. I think the Bleach anime does hold up to a certain point. I would love a Bleach remake because I think that'd be perfect. It's hard to get new people into Bleach. It really is. So I would like a remake eventually, but Hell Arc always. I'll take new content. Dude, just give me episode 28 now. I'm craving. Guys, we got 2 days. 2 days. And you guys are going to be around tomorrow. We'll read the manga chapters before the episode comes out. And then on Saturday, we'll be live again. We're going to watch the episode together. Why are you making when we get new content? Exactly. That's how you. What's up, Alpha Studios? I saw you, by the way. Did you watch any Bleach fillers? I watched all of the Bleach fillers. Okay, there's a potato walking potato in Paris. Sure. I watched every single Bleach filler through twice. The whole thing. Thoughts on Uryu versus Mayuri possible rematch? I would love Uryu versus Mayuri possible rematch. I think that would be so much fun. Later, Robert. Thanks for hanging out. I think Uryu versus Mayuri would be one of my top rematches I would like to see, especially that Uryu took out Senjumaru, who was like Mayuri's little leader of the original research and development, but, well, air quotes, research and development, before that existed. Best filler is Bounce, dude. I'll fight anybody on that. The Bounce arc is the best filler. They actually tried. They fit it into the story. The motivation for the main villain was great. And he shows up later. Great. 146 W's. Okay. Do you think Uryu can beat Shunsui? Do I think Uryu can beat Shunsui? I don't know. It's hard to say because Shunsui's Bankai is like an insta-kill, right? Javo, you're doing great work, man. You're doing great work, Javo. It's hard to put anybody against Shunsui because Shunsui's Bankai is so crazy. Uryu is mad overrated. He is now. Uryu is mad overrated now because they made him so strong. So it's hard to rate Uryu versus Squad Zero. If a remake were to happen, I would need Kubo to be this involved. I agree with that as well. I think if a remake needs to happen, it has to have Kubo's strong arm on it, and he needs to be controlling the whole thing through and through, telling them what's okay to potentially cut, what's okay to potentially add. Kubo needs to be there, like, don't fuck it up this time, guys. Like, smack people upside the head. Like, don't fuck it up. Bleach Boys remake win. Eventually, give it 10 years. It'll come around. We'll get a younger. We'll all have kids at the same time, and then we'll bring it back. I wish they did justice for chat. That is one of the things that I'm hoping for the most, is I hope, well, okay, actually, I hope we get Ikaku scenes. New Ikaku scene is my number one. Number two is I do hope we get a chat scene. Now, the reason why number two is chat, I hope that number two, I potentially hope Chad gets his time to shine in the Hell Arc. I think that his power set, with the Arm of the Devil and all that stuff, I think that would fit so much better in the Hell Arc. We achieved the live goal, Sigma. It's going crazy. Chad needs at least a little bit of helping during the main fight, please. I agree. I don't know what that does, but I clicked it. Perfect. There we go. Let's go. Yep, that's sure. All right. Is it a hot take to say Unohana's Bankai is better than Senjumaru's Bankai in design? That is a hot take, because I would argue that Unohana's Bankai doesn't have much of a design to it, right? Like, it's blood and liquid and stuff like that. I wouldn't say that's the craziest design I've ever seen, but I would argue that Senjumaru's Bankai is all about design. 100% about design. Senjumaru's design, and I think the fight scene that we got with Senjumaru, where she's walking through the threads, was so cool. So cool. So I thought Senjumaru's, okay, Sigma, you're crazy. You're crazy. Thank you. Ikaku new scenes. I could not find anywhere that actually confirmed that Ikaku's gonna get new scenes, so I don't know where I saw that information from. I have to admit. I appreciate you guys on. Thank you, Gentype. Thank you. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Really. I really have such a good time doing all the Bleach stuff. Do I think that was Udy's Volstanding? I think that was a baby version of Udy's Volstanding. I do think that was the case. Them actually trying to incorporate the balance is what confused me for so long. I would always remember scenes from the Bout arc and think it was canon until I went to reread the manga. What was crazy? How long? I'm David Michael Sigma. Thank you so much, dude. I really do appreciate it, Sigma. You're so nice, and it's not necessary. So nice. I do think it's baby design. Also, I think it's very funny how long they used the plushies from the Bout arc. They were just around forever in the anime. They just stuck around. They were there. They did stuff. Have I read Berserk yet? I'm not started it yet. I have watched the anime. So I watched the full original 97 anime. I watched the full movies of the anime. I'm now rewatching the movies that were made into a TV show when the author died, which is Bleach the Golden Age Memorial Edition. I'm rewatching that right now I'm watching it for the first time with my fiance, so she can watch Berserk for the first time ever. So I'm on that same first arc like 3 times, man. 3 times. One of the crew just said to pay attention to Kaku, so that's why Yuanti got it. Okay, I just couldn't find that quoted anywhere. I tried to find it so I could put it up on the podcast. I couldn't find the quote. Could not find it. Ichibei did all that dancing to get tapped. Yeah, imagine a more embarrassing way to go. He's like, you think I'd lose? And then he goes to do his little dance, and then he instantly loses. That's embarrassing. Let's see. I do think Uryu is gonna get the Dragon Ball treatment, like you were saying. Oh, it's cool, bro. She'll come back. You're good, type shit. Well, that's why I was thinking it might be interesting that Senjumaru knew that what Uryu was up to, and kind of like, hey, you're all good, man. Like, I knew you were after. I could feel it, or whatever. I don't know what the explanation would be. That would be cool. Be careful, Berserk is hella TVMA, lots of new essay. I know, I've seen the original anime, but I know it does. There's a lot in that future in the manga as well. I think that scene with Uryu was him awakening for the first time, but it's clear now to him how much struggles. Well, also, it's interesting to see that maybe he's resonating with the Soul King. 3K, 2K more? Damn, I'll be going for 5K. I'm ready, man. Let's see it. Let's see it. That's going to be incredible. Yuha was low-key tough in that last episode. I mean, Yuha was not low-key. He was high-key tough in that episode. Yuha, the way they adapted the Almighty in that episode was so well done. I have never thought before how they were going to adapt the power of the Almighty, and I loved that they did the freeze frame, and then like it came back to a different reality. I thought the way they did the Almighty in Bleach Tybw, episode 27 / episode 1 and part 3 was really good. There's Conviction arc, which isn't covered in the anime. It's one of the best arcs. Does that happen during the Golden Age arc, though, Guts? Like, am I missing that from the anime? In the movies / episodes, it's more so like almost every episode. In the movies / episodes, are you talking about the nudity? Episode 29. Oh yeah, I saw that. The Almighty was so good. It's the way the anime covered the Almighty and blew up Ichibei into chunks. It was terrifying. Yeah, and the way that Ichibei came back, where he was like that black sludge that came up from the ground, it was very ominous. Very good representation of Ichibei. I'll pin you in the card game channel so you can see the cards I put. Hell yeah, Gabe. Do it. Do it. Yeah, for Berserk. Okay, I did not know that. Well, whatever. We'll see what happens. I think my fiance will like it. She likes the more dark stuff. So maybe, you know what I think will be a good one that she'll like? I think she'll like Darker Than Black. At least the first season. We'll do Darker Than Black the first season. The only season. And then we'll go from there. I feel much better about the manga version, not gonna lie. Yuha thinks he's Elsa in Frozen. That shit was so funny, dude. Someone did a fan art of Yuha, like, dressed as Elsa from Frozen. So funny. So funny. You should see, I've seen it. There's no way the old anime would ever show that. They do a red screen filter. Yeah, that's true. I hope Ukitake's sacrifice won't be used in the anime. I think Ukitake is going to get new content. I think that's going to happen. I do think that's going to happen. Sam and Cindy haven't shown Darker Than Black yet. We're working on it. We're getting there. Gabe, trust me. You got to start. You can't just go full off the deep end. Do you think we'll see Ukitake, Bankai, and the Thousand Glory Heller? So, there's somebody on Twitter that I follow, shout out if you're in here, that is like super obsessed with Ukitake, and they kind of dissected the opening and what they think. They are full on pushing that we're going to see Ukitake's Bankai in the Thousand Bubble anime. They're saying it's going to happen. We're going to see it. Now, I don't see a spot where that's going to fit. I don't see it. It would have to be a whole new scene for that to even work. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it in Thousand Bubble. I would rather they save that for the Hell Arc. We already know Ukitake is going to be so big and prevalent in the Hell Arc. I want them to save it. I want to see it then. I don't want to see it here. But I do hope Ukitake does get a moment to shine. Yeah, it's just after the Golden Age. Okay, got it. Sam and Sandy, I'm showing the Dark Black. How would you do Ukitake's Bankai? It needs to be in the Hell Arc. Ukitake's Bankai has to be in the Hell Arc. I'm out. Later, we got to. Thanks for hanging out. She's been cooking some crazy theories. Yeah, oh yeah. I love the theories. I love reading all of them. I love seeing all the theories. I love taking them in. I like seeing what's going to happen. I should watch The Golden Boy. The Golden Boy. I've never heard of that before. If you're in our Discord, send that to me. Ping me somewhere in the anime channel and I'll watch it. 4K, dude. Havo, you're doing a great job. Have you opened the Union Arena boost box? I got lucky my first. No, I was just talking with Gabe about that, David. I've not actually. The English release for Union Arena is officially out for set number 1. I've actually not bought a single one. None of the stores near me really have them. I'm gonna order some online and I'll get some. But I'm a little bit behind on that. Almost 50% of the next episode is new content. That's crazy. That's gonna be so good though. So good. Has anybody pulled any of the new autograph cards from Bleach Union Arena? It was actually said that. Oh, hold up. You guys are going way fast. It was actually said that originally Aizen and Yuha communicated through their spiritual pressure. I liked that a lot. I liked it a lot. I think that is really cool if that was the case. I also think the anime option was good as well, and it dumbs it down. It's fine. Uryu with red eyes goes hard, 100%. I wonder how powerful Uryu will be by the end of the series. Well, he's got to be powerful enough to compete with Ichigo, right? So Ichigo is very strong. I want to see Aizen anime exclusive Bankai. I don't. I really don't want to see Aizen Bankai. I think Aizen is a cool character as he is. I like the idea that Aizen has forsaken the Bankai to go as some new thing. I think that'd be cool. Are you as hyped as I am for Aizen to get to fight? And speaking of Ukitake Bankais, do you think Aizen's Bankai should be revealed? Actually, I don't think Aizen's Bankai should be revealed. And also, I'm super hyped for Ukitake. I think he's a great character. I think that'd be really cool. Did they reveal the Soul King's Yuha's dad in the first scene? Like people being surprised by that. They might have in that cutscene when the flashback with Ichibei and Yuha, but I can't remember for sure if they did or not. To my memory, this should have been the first time that they announced that, but I don't remember. I opened a box, won the tournament, got $720 worth of cards. That's insane. I hope that Mimi Hagi will survive and be useful in the final battle. Like, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I also hope that for Komamura. I hope Komamura dog form comes in and bites somebody on the leg in the final battle. I think that'd be cool. You must go plus ultra, Havo. You got it, dog. You think Helen Bleach is like actually low-key a chill place? Well, I mean, Ichigo's kid is just sending people there for fun, so I would hope so. You're 5'2", Justin. I'm 6'6". I'm 6'6". I'm like the opposite. I wish I was 5'2". You don't want to be tall. Honestly, like the theory that Aizen never had a Bankai and he just tricked everyone. That could be pretty funny. He just pretended. He just uses Shikai. That would be pretty funny. Can you scream at the top of your lungs, please? No, I can't. I can't. I have people sleeping in my house, so I cannot. Sorry, story. A lot of reactors thought Yuha calling Soul King's dad was metaphorical, like call God your father. No, it's, I think, literal. Are Ryukin and Ishin related as cousin-in-laws? Is there a Bankai that I want to see? Is there a Bankai that I want to see? Well, we get a lot of them. I mean, the number one that comes to my mind is I want Ikaku to have a new Bankai. That's number one. I want Ikaku to have a new Bankai. What else would I even want to see? We see Kenpachi. Toshiro has a moment. Byakuya, we see it all the time. Soifon, we know what it is. Rose, Kensei, we saw. Shinji, we saw. Who am I left with? Well, Ichigo, Yuha says Ichigo's father, yeah, but I think you know. I think you know, though, when Yuha calls Ichigo his son, what he means by that. I think that we already know. Hisagi. I mean, we see that. So, I am not a fan. I do not want them to steal all the Bankais from Camp Firo World and put it into this. Now, they did really set up Hisagi using his Bankai. They really did set that up, especially with him training to do it. I broke my arm, but I did it. 5K lies. Havo, good work. Good work. What Bleach characters would go to Diddy parties? We're going to skip that question. I don't want them to use the stuff from Camp Firo World 1000 Above. I don't want them to steal all of it. I think Shuhei has a really good story in Camp Firo World, and I wish they would adapt it. I don't think they're going to, but I wish they would. Yoruichi would probably never use a Bankai. It's just not going to happen. She doesn't even take the Zanpakuto out, so who knows. Yoruichi's Bankai would be pretty sick. I'll take Lieutenant Iba's anything. Anything. I'll take Lieutenant Iba's anything. If I'm just shooting from the hip. Also, Akon, or I guess Akon, as I got told by Pythes. Akon would be cool. So I want them to save stuff for that Camp Firo World in the Hell Arc. Yeah. I think they should save the stuff that's in Camp Firo World. They should save it for Camp Firo World if they're going to adapt it. Now, if they come out and they're like, hey, guys, listen, Camp Firo World had a great run, Camp Firo World, but we're not going to adapt it. Just a heads up, it's going to be its own standalone thing. You guys can still enjoy it, but it's not going to happen. Then send it. Do it up. What do I think about Burn the Witch? I just saw it for the first time. Burn the Witch I thought was very enjoyable. I liked a lot of the characters from Burn the Witch. I liked the council. I don't remember what it's called, but I liked them. Now, that being said, I didn't think it was the best thing in the world I've ever seen. I think it stood very heavily on Kubo's back, and I don't think it would be nearly as successful if Kubo wasn't involved. But that being said, we've had stuff like the Naruto author do Samurai 8, and that failed almost instantly. So, good news for Kubo. Everybody seems to really like Burn the Witch. Kubo has a very strong following. A second Rukia Bankai, we're not going to get. Iba Bankai would be sick. How do we know she's in Keeper's Zanpakuto somewhere? Okay, Voss, I see where you're getting with that. Hanatoro Bankai. Okay, I'm down for that. Skeleton. That's the answer. Hanatoro Bankai. That's what we want. Skeleton, that's a great answer. Great answer. Hanatoro Bankai. That is what I want to see. If Kira got a Bankai, what do you think his abilities would be? Well, the first one is weight, right? That's like he doubles the weight, which also Kira's Shikai is incredible. Sashimi, good morning. Why did you drop? I don't know. I never saw it go up. Tybw. So maybe it was laggy on your side. Isane Bankai win. Well, they just talked about Isane Zanpakuto. And if you guys didn't see the clip, it's an ice type healing Zanpakuto, is what Isane Zanpakuto is. I think they're going to adapt Camp Fair World into the anime. I hope so. Did I see the Naruto X Transformers line? I did see it, and I thought it was super cool. Yugen versus Bazby is going to be a lot of fun to watch. I agree. Yugen versus Bazby is going to be really, really, really good. Did Kubo ever show Hanato Shikai in anything canon? I feel like I remember. I think he mentioned it in like one of the offshoots. Like in the manga, Kubo used to do a lot of drawings like after the chapters. I think that's where we got it at. So many ice type swords. Yeah, you don't want to be ice type. Never mind, then I'll get into 4K. Good luck, Havo. Good luck. I want to see Aizen having a bigger role in the final fight than he did in the anime. Aizen's role was pretty huge, man. Pretty huge. Aizen already had such a cool one. They're already expanding so many of the fights in Tybw Core 3 that if we get the same staff for Core 4, we're definitely getting a lot of Aizen content. 100%. Oh, I know. It's almost like someone here did the subs that I saw in a video. Oh, yeah. I wonder who that could be. Wonder who that could be. Is there any chance tomorrow let Udu win? Riza. That's what we were talking about earlier. I was talking about that exact theory. That there's a theory that Senjumaru knew what Udu was up to, let him win, and also there's an additional theory that when Senjumaru kind of stabbed him in the back of the neck, that was like her unlocking his like chakra potential, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and that is what led him to get those new powers. I saw a theory that Kyoto Zanpakuto spawns blades underneath everyone's necks, and the more hits they take, the lower their heads go. That's brutal. That is incredibly brutal. Yoruichi does comfort her Zanpakuto daily, so she does keep it close, but she doesn't like using it. I assume she would comfort it and then leave it at home, right? She wouldn't run around with it. There's already teasing him a bunch of the best parts, so we're going to see more of this core. Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you've read the manga, you know Aizen. There's stuff coming. There's stuff coming. It's going to happen. But are we going to get a lot of new stuff related to the finale? I don't think so, and I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, I want to see Aizen. Well, one of the big complaints that Pythes has, and I'll resonate this from Pythes. Pythes has a complaint that when Aizen comes out, he doesn't interact with Rukia at all. You know, like you think Rukia would be salty as hell with Aizen, you know? They don't interact. They don't even say a line together. So Pythes wants that to be a thing. Wants more interaction with that. I think that'd be cool. Do you think the Soul King is going to stand up against you? No, I don't. Yeah, I want to see Aizen go about that. I definitely think she'd let him win, stabbing him, giving the power he needed later on. Can't wait to see Aizen unleash the twin dragon. Oh, that's going to be so sick. That's going to be so sick. Was it Udu's Let's Still? Or I think it's his Vol Standing. I think it was a baby version of his Vol Standing that he couldn't control yet. Some of the Stern Raiders back in the early on, Tybw World said that it took them a while to, you know, to really control it. So I think that's what it is. I want to see the Soul King talk, please, something. In Camp Fair World, all right, minor spoilers for Camp Fair World. He doesn't talk for a reason. You know, it's not a thing. So it depends if they're gonna throw away Camp Fair World, then we're fine, right? What's it matter? I just realized Aizen's scene in the ending song is literally the Yokoso. Oh yeah. Aizen does like 3 things when he comes out. I want to see more interaction in general, like he's a major player. Well, he's a major player that a lot of people should have interactions to. Aizen coming out. Like, Aizen coming out is no short thing. You know, like, Aizen coming out is like, oh man, this fucking guy. Like, we just beat this guy, and now we're bringing him out. Like, come on, that's crazy. How did the Hogyoku get in Rukia? Urahara did that. Urahara gave her the bodies that they use. I forget what they're called. He gave him the bodies, and the Hogyoku was hidden inside that body, and it was like going to slowly suck away Rukia's powers. It was from the very first arc, like right after they rescued Rukia. Ichigo talks to Urahara about it. Gay guy. There you go. Does the save fight screen? No. It says only 4.3 for me. I have a question. You think if they were to animate Camp Fair World, would it be better to be a film or a series? So here's the thing. Because I almost think that they could adapt all of Camp Fair World in 24 episodes. I think they could do all of Camp Fair World in 24 episodes, but would 3 movies be better? I don't know. I think I would almost prefer to get it as a series. I would prefer to get it as a series in a movie. Because I don't like having to wait in between the movies. Unless they do like Demon Slayer, where they release a new movie every single year. I don't know. Would you want to see Ishin Ryukin more? Oh, I want to see Ishin Ryukin more, 100%. I love Ishin Ryukin. I think they're so cool. It's a shame that we didn't get more Ishin Ryukin. Aizen, congrats on the promotion of Vice Captain. Okay, true. That does happen. That is true. Aizen, and if you guys want to, read the very beginning of Camp World, like one of the first couple of chapters. It picks up with Aizen being sealed back into the Mukin, and Aizen has some sick lines at the very beginning of Camp World. Aizen is full on messing with people all the way as he walks in. It is so good. Some of the best scenes of Aizen you will see right there. It's great. Camp World is so much talking. I don't think it would work as movies. Yeah, I think it's got to be a series. I think it's got to be. Apparently, Kubo said Udi will defeat Yugrim in Core 4, probably with his own power, not like in the manga thoughts. I'd be down for that. I'd be down for that. Do you think Aizen will evolve in the future and become even stronger, like jump in power from the end of Ichigo versus Aizen? I think there is space to adapt. We Do Not Always Love You and Revive of Tomorrow with a Tybw anime. I think so as well. I think that would be very, very cute to have the ending of Core 4 be with the wedding of Ichigo, or not Ichigo, with Rukia and Renji. I think that'd be really, really cute. I think that'd be a great scene with all the characters coming together. I think that'd be incredible. I would like that a lot. I should get an award for talking disrespect. Aizen is so good at messing with people's head. Aizen is incredible. Does Yuha have a mother, or did he just kind of fall off of the Soul King? He's like the reverse Jesus. You know, he was just birthed into... I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I have no idea. Aizen, I think, will continue to evolve eventually. He is immortal, so I think there is a high chance that he does that. I think I reached the max likes day. I'm sorry, Habo. Sorry. You did a great job getting to 4K. You did an incredible job. Clearly, Aizen's going to come out and Yuha is going to pull off his Scooby-Doo face style to show Koen was the villain all along. Yep, that's it. That's it. Can't wait for them to adapt that famous scene from the manga. Chilled King, what's up, dog? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Aizen's getting some poor dude with the spiritual pressure at the start of Camp World will always be a great scene. That was an incredible scene. For remake, do you prefer episode or movie for each arc or each fight? I would prefer episodic remake. So I want them to redo. I'm going to go. Bye, Havo. Episodic remake all the way through and through from the beginning. I want them to do every episode remake. Take care of it. Do I prefer Yuha or Aizen as a villain, and why? I really like Aizen as a villain. I think he's been around since the beginning, so it's hard to compete with somebody. Yuha is cool if you remember that he was on Getsu, right? Like that's really, really cool. If you remember that Yuha was technically on Getsu, then that gives Yuha a lot more street cred. But I like Aizen that he's like coordinated so much of this stuff. Aizen is so instrumental to the story as a whole, and you know, with Urahara and Ichigo and all of them. I think it's hard to compete with a villain like Aizen. I think Aizen is iconic. What if Yuha is a piece of the Soul King like how Gerard? I can see that. I mean, if he came from the Soul King, you could argue that he is a piece of the Soul King. I would see that. I would be against Hashwell dying to the Ashwellen. I find it thematically appropriate, of course, just make it better and not contrived. So why does Aizen let himself get locked up again? Was he just doing community service? Well, I mean, he didn't let himself get locked up, right? Like, I think the argument in the Ichigo versus the Aizen fight was subconsciously he didn't want to be alone at the top. He wanted someone to be at his level. Like, he was lonely, right? That's what Ichigo says. And then Urahara comes in and catches his bum ass off guard and locks him away. Oh, you mean at the end of Tybw, or why does he let himself get locked up again? They don't say. They don't say. I would assume maybe he's so weak because Aizen did get fucked up in the fight against Yuha. Like, that did happen. Aizen got roasted. What language did I watch the original Bleach in? Japanese. Japanese all the way through and through. I have actually watched the full Bleach anime in English as well. I've done both. I think they both have their values. They're both really good. Do you think we'll get specials for movies for Camp World or We Do Not Always Love You? We were actually just talking about it, Clifford. I would like them to do We Do Not Always Love You as part of Tybw War at the very end. I think that'd be really nice, really cute. Camp World, I think a lot of people are guessing movies. I would personally like to see that as a series. I just think it would flow better. I think she just told them to help us. You're going to go back afterwards. I said a deal is deal. I always talked about the German dub and definitely adds that aesthetic. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Aizen got reamed. I just wanted a friend. He's misunderstood. Which is very similar to the story of Greed and Fullmenako's brother, because I just finished watching that as well. I should watch Tybw in German for the more immersive. That would be cool. That'd be really cool. Bleach dub 100%. Could you rewatch Bleach in Spanish and then in French and other languages to compare to this one? Oh yeah, no problem. I got all the time in the world. Let me go back and rewatch the Bleach anime in every language ever, and I'll tell you what's the penultimate one, the best one. If I may add, the Latino dub of Bleach is my favorite voice for Ichigo and Rukia. Interesting. I'll have to look up what they sound like. Ichigo and Rukia in particular is your favorite, the Latino dub. I want the remake more than the new content because we can get the raw, bloody manga content because of what can be shown nowadays, much more than early 2000s. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. So you want, like, the original story of Bleach now not censored because now it's okay to show it with it being later. That's cool. I agree with that. I think that'd be cool. I still want new content. I think new content would be the best way to go. So the Hell Arc I'm still voting for more than anything. but it could be good. Bleach, Sup, Grimjo, F-bombs are timeless bangers. Yeah, I mean, Grimjo as a whole is a great character. Can't wait. Looking forward to the comparison. You know, by the end of the year. By the end of the year, huh? That's tough. That's the 2 months away, man. That's tough. A remake could do everything in 50 to 60 episodes with fixed pacing. 58, that would be really crazy. 50 to 60 episodes, full on streamlined Bleach, full Aronka arc, all the way to full bring in 60 episodes would be insane. Are you gonna get the game? If they make Shinji invert the other guy's controls an incident and survive, oh, I'm 100% getting the game clip. For the way that I've seen that they handled Tozen is really cool. Really, really cool. And I hope that they do that same thing for Shinji where they do invert the controls, or even turn the screen upside down. That'd be really cool. That'd be really, really cool. In Camp Fear World, what exactly? So in Camp Fear World, Ichigo and crew are not in it at all. Somebody's asking, Mara Sinna is asking, where were they? Where was Ichigo and the crew? They were on vacation. And while they were on vacation, they were attacked. And so that's why some of the other characters like Rukia and Renchi were not in it as well, because they went to go help Ichigo and family. And the whole point of Camp Fear World is they waited specifically for Ichigo and all of his friends to be gone, and then they did their plan. If these spots happens, what divisions would be best for them? I would say Tozen's division. I can't remember what squad was that squad. I almost want to say 3, but I think 3 is Gen. I replace Tozen with Ulquiorra, right? If I'm swapping 1 for 1, I think that would go hand in hand. I think Tozen's Bankai and Rebirth Souls looks insane. Yeah, really good, really good. We're getting a new 1,000 blower every week. Yes, every week we're getting a new 1,000 blower. Do I think Chad just pause for a second? I wonder why every hollow related was in Spanish. I would hope so. That maybe Chad had a second. Like, that's so weird that I can understand what every single move the Espadas and the hollows are saying. That's weird. I still wanted you to get more family time in an epilogue if possible. I want to see more of their family dynamic life. What about the Bleach kids? You're talking about like the Bleach kids from the future. I mean, I agree with that. I think we should definitely get more of a wrap up at the end. So that's why I think Renji and Rukia getting married would be a great ending to the series. And then we flash forward, and then we now see Ichigo and Orihime are together, and they both have kids. I don't know how you remember who's in what squads. Some squads I can remember, some squads just right out of the brain. It's hard. What would have happened to Gen had he survived? Listen, Gen just disappeared in my mind, okay? Who's to say Gen's not wandering the countryside somewhere, okay? Who's to say? Really though, if Gen did die, you'd make an argument that he's going to be shown in the Hell Arc. So maybe Return of Gen in the Hell Arc? Bleach Spy Family episode. What do you think happened again? What do I would have happened again? I think it would have been fine. I think Gen would have redeemed himself. Professor Snape-esque. He would have been good. Well, welcome back. Gen didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. Gen was sent to a farm upstate. Exactly. I wonder, will Fullbringers have new scenes, or will it be the same as in the manga? Will there be a scene on Wonder Kind? I think they will get a new scene. I hope that we also get Kukaku new scenes. That's who we really want. We want more Kukaku in our Bleach Thousand Blower. That is what we want. There's so many issues with pacing because it was made for TV. The first 7 minutes of each episode was legit just recap. It allows so much room for content in the long run. Okay. I remember that. I remember there being a lot of recap in the original Bleach series. A lot. There was no shortage of it. Imagine a Bleach Kakarot game. It'd be so cool. There's a lot of room for good Bleach games to be made. There's so much room for Bleach games. We've got nothing. Bleach Brave Souls was it for years and years and years and years and years. And we got nothing. Like a Bleach Ichigo. Is that what the game would be called? It'd be called Bleach Ichigo. Aizen and Ichigo have power of the step. Even so, Aizen slowly gets stronger than Ichigo eventually, and there's a huge gap between Tybw and Aizen. Are you getting Sparking Zero? Yeah, I'll get Sparking Zero. I haven't bought it yet, but I think I'll get it. We haven't had good Bleach games since the PS3. Dude, that PS3 game was fire. It was Soul Resurrection. Is that what it was called? That game was really good. Soul Resurrection, I think is what it was called. Welcome back, Havo. Welcome. Gen was cool. His scenes got new meanings. I die happy. I wonder how big Bankai's will be done in Rebirth Souls. Like Renji's. That's why I think they're waiting to show Renji. I almost wonder if they haven't shown anything. Oh, hold on, I gotta redrag. If they haven't showed anything for Renji and like Tozen. Well, they showed Tozen, but Renji and Komamura, because their Bankais are so big, so they're still trying to figure out what would happen. I hope they do it really cool. Gen Rebirth Soul is tough. Range as fuck. Gen looks cool, man. They are doing such a good job with all the characters in Bleach Rebirth of Soul. I have complete confidence in the developers. Complete confidence. Soul Resurrection was the last console game, not counting Jump Force or J-Stars. Soul Resurrection was a great game. Who do I think would win? Gojo or Ichigo? Ichigo. You sliced right through that shit in a heartbeat. Do you think Arrancars will play a bigger role in Hell? I do think there are going to be some Arrancars that appear in the Hell arc. Obviously, one being Xyloparo, probably another being Arañeto. I don't think they're all going to be in Hell, but I think we will see some of them. I think that will happen. Ulquiorra will be my main Rebirth. Great pick. Ulquiorra looks really cool. Looks really, really, really cool. Have they said if they're going for like a really balanced roster of characters, like they're going to try to make every character viable? I assume that's how they're going to go, because I don't think we get games very often that like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, where it's like, hey, fuck it, some characters going to be broken. Which, by the way, I heard Yajirobe's broken in Sparking Zero. Have you guys seen that? I've heard Yajirobe's really broken. Could we get a Soul Puzzle stream? Oh, dude, I fuck with Soul Puzzle. I fuck with Soul Puzzle. Halloween costume ideas. Yuha Nugrim. Yuha Nuguryu. Ichigo Norihime. New costume. That's Boba, of course. Kenpachi and Yachiru. If you're a solo costumer, you could just say, this is after I achieve my Shikai. We don't know where Yachiru is. What else? Maki Maki. And one of you could be Kenpachi. Kenpachi with Maki Maki watching from afar. That'd be cool. If you played, show your progress. I did play. I'm about 10 levels in to Bleach Soul Puzzle. Soul Puzzle is my new station level 250. That is insane. I heard there's only 1,000 levels in it. Would you rather have a open world Bleach game with characters now, or set in the past with new ones? I would rather have an open world Bleach game in the world that we know right now. Smash or Pass, Tamayo from Clan. I haven't seen Clan, man. You asked the question earlier. I haven't seen it. Ikaku if you're bald. There you go. Ikaku if you're bald. Ichibei if you're bald. There's a lot of good options here. Favorite Hogyoku Aizen transformation. I do not like the hollow or the mullet version. Not a fan. Not a fan of really the butterfly one either. I liked maybe when he. It's hard to say. I liked when he was chasing, like, fighting Gen. When he was fighting around, going around Car Town. That was pretty cool. Some of the designs I wasn't the biggest fan of. I like Aizen as a regular character. Like, Aizen's cool, man. Really cool. Momo and Toshiro after the illusion breaks. There you go. That's great. Silver Surfer Aizen. That's a good one as well. Smash or Pass Levi. Levi Smash in a heartbeat. Add me. I'm a regular and we'll send you hearts every day. Boss, I will add you. They only give us 10 friend spots unless they've updated that. So I'll have to remove somebody, but I'll add you, boss. Aizen is such a simple but effective design. Aizen's cool, man. He's really cool, and they got the perfect voice actor for it. It sells so well. Aizen is amazing. Really cool. I love Butterfly Aizen. I didn't love it. Didn't love it. He had cool moves when he was Butterfly Aizen. I wonder how many different Aizens we're going to get. I hope we get an original OG Aizen, like when he was still. I want him to start Aizen in the nice version, where like you think this guy is like a nice, upstanding character, beautiful, and then I want him to have his awakening, so he slicks back the hair, and then he's evil Aizen now, and then I want a second Aizen, where now he's Wekumundo version of Aizen, and then he needs to have double resurrection all the way through his Hogyoku stuff. I think that'd be cool. Aizen has W voice actors in both dub and sub. Agreed. About Hallible's condition, I hope when Grimjo and Nell come, they will explain it via flashback, how they rescue Hallible. Well, Hallible doesn't technically get rescued until the very end of the series. So I don't think they will. If in Hell Arrancar are tormented by captains so their hull is put outside, that'd be interesting. It's an interesting little theory. I've never heard that before. Resurrection, Tozen versus comically large fly swatter. Who's winning? Comically large fly swatter. I gotta give it to him. You know, it's hard when your character's a bug. Your character's a bug. When are you making a Bleach character tier list with the boys? What would the tier list be on? Just like what the best Bleach character is across the board? Well, I don't really want to make one on sexiest because you run into a gray area there. But if we have, do you think Aizen will release the manga? I don't think so, and I don't want it. Life-size Dino Nugget versus Ichigo? Man, I would take the life-size Dino Nugget any day. Any day. Would you rather have Kyoko Sugetsu or the antithesis? I would rather have Kyoko Sugetsu because I don't really want to like reverse anything. You know, if I can make any illusion I want, that's great. That's lovely. That's fantastic. What am I going to reverse? Somebody? My balding? Like, what am I going to reverse? That pass. You think we'll get Captain Ishin in the game? He did fight in the end of the Arrancar arc, and they're going through the end of the Arrancar arc, so I could see that being a thing. Movie The 4-Watch Reap of the Souls, would you and the boys do a tier list ranking like over? Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. We'll get a bunch of Rebirth of Souls content the moment the game drops. Man, I still remember Momo screaming Aizen pinned to the wall. It's, well, shit, why wouldn't you want him to do his Bankai? I just think Aizen is such a cool character as he stands right now. I don't think he needs to reveal his Bankai. I don't think that needs to happen. I like Aizen being this mysterious, powerful character who, like, he has Kyoku Sugetsu, which is so powerful already. I don't really need to see the Bankai. I'm not really interested in it. You know, we're good. You can reverse the injuries of your friend if you got shot, for example, and it can save your life. Or I could just imagine a new friend, and then I'm good. Do you watch Bleach? Of course, love Bleach. Love Bleach. Have you seen the leaked screenshots? I have not seen the leaked screenshots of that, so I've purposely been avoiding it. I know a lot of people have. Save the Boys predictable. Kukaku and Jody-san 5. Alright, well, don't spoil the video, Gabe. Don't spoil the video, man. Do I think Rebirth of Souls will get 1,000 Blood War as a DLC? I do not think Bleach Rebirth of Souls will get a 1,000 Blood War as DLC. I don't know. I just think Aizen, I can't pronounce your name because it's I can't read the language. But I think Aizen is so cool already. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. You know, part of it was like he has transcended beyond the power. You know, like why would he go back to using Bankai? Unless there's a really good reason for it, then I'm there. JoJo's okay. I'm not really the biggest JoJo's fan. Pythes loves JoJo. Who's my favorite character from Bleach? Kukaku and Jin Karya. Aizen's one of those characters where less is more. He should have no Bankai or backstory, especially because fucking Kubo keeps revealing more things about him. Like, did you guys see the latest thing that Kubo said Aizen was aware of Urahara before Urahara even knew of Yoruichi? Like, that's crazy, man. Like, what are we talking here? Like, that is crazy. I feel like Ichigo's new fit. Ichigo's new fit is really cool. Does Habo appear in the latest stage of 1,000 Blood War? She does not. Unless they change that in the anime, she does not. Favorite Shrift? I really like Askins. I like Asnot's. I think Asnot's cool. Remy's really cool. I give a special shout out to Candace. Lil Toto. Lil Toto is my favorite of the Bambis. Love Lil Toto. What are the 3 strongest Bleach characters in your opinion? I actually just tweeted this out earlier. 3 strongest Bleach characters in the whole verse. And now this is going to include anything anime original as well. Favorite characters. Ready? Here we go. Actually, favorite. Strongest characters in all the Bleach verse. Number 1, sitting at the top, this is a character. He's really touched a lot of hearts and souls of fans everywhere. He has one of the strongest moves. He can quite literally control the wind. Number 1 is going to be Jin Karya, the leader of the balance. Number 2. Now, this is an obvious shoe-in one. Number 2, top strongest in all the verse, is going to be the Rayo. He's the Soul King for a reason. Super strong. He's got to take the number 2 spot. Now, you got to think of somebody who could potentially take the Rayo. Who would fight the Soul King in a fight, have the power to hold the whole universe together? Who's gonna hold that down? And it's none other than Omaida. So those are the top 3 for the strongest in the verse. You can't really fight with anything else other than that. Beyond Bankai, you got to show how the connection to his sword was reestablished in the Mugen. Come on. Are you going to do Twitch watch party again? I am. This Saturday. We'll be watching the Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War episode 28, which is episode 2 of part 3. We'll be watching that live on the Twitch. So make sure you guys are following over there if you're not already. Do you like the Almighty? I feel like it's my favorite. Oh yeah, the way they did out the Almighty in the anime is really cool. Really, really cool. Yuha, Yama, and Aizen are top 10. Yuha, Yama, and Aizen are top 10. Alright? If that. How have you been? Last time I was here was Kenny and Grammy. Damn! I've been good, man. How you been liking the premiere? How have you liked 1,000 Year Blood War Part 3? I don't like to know what you're talking about. Well, we're happy to have you here regardless, man. Why doesn't Soul King have his wee-wee? Is somebody in the Bleach's wee-wee? Yep, is somebody in the Bleach's wee-wee, and it's Aizen. That's why he's so cool. I want to see the Soul King's memories. That would be cool. That would be really cool. They keep flashing a lot of them, so maybe we'll get them. Fingers crossed. Are you going to watch the dub too? We'll probably watch the dub once it's done. We'll go back and watch the dub for some of the characters so we can kind of get a grasp on that. Same thing that we did last season. Oba's Bankai is true 4 eyes and being like, LOL, Yuha, you only get 3? I mean, that'd be classic Aizen. Classic Aizen. Like, oh, you got 4? I have 3. Thank you. Hot take, Yama's not 10 strongest by this year in the series, maybe top 15. Okay, so Marlon, I want to challenge you here then. So Marlon says Yama by the end of the series is not top 10. I want you to give me your top 10. Give me your top 10. Do I like Toshiro Hitsugaya? No. Well, I don't hate Toshiro. I think he's in the series way too much. I wish we could have got other characters, not Toshiro. I don't get the popularity behind Toshiro. Do I hate Toshiro? No. But I don't understand the popularity with Toshiro. I don't get it. Aizen released a Shikai without a command and said that he had already reached the peak of a Shinigami, so he should have Bankai. True. The top 3 are Aizen, Ichigo, and Soul King. Last episode poem was a young Yuha crying, so possibly Yuha flashback next episode. That'd be really, really cool. Is Yuha stronger than Aizen? I think you would argue yes. Will Aizen troll Yuha and watch her by saying Bankai in Final Fight and not use it? That would be really cool. I would like that a lot. I think people would be pissed. That would be really cool if in the fight against Yuha, Aizen is like Bankai, and then everybody starts freaking out. He's like, I'm just fucking with you. I'm not gonna use it. I'm enjoying it. Have you been seeing the Bleach character gameplays? Yes, the new Bleach game looks really good. Love what they're doing with Tozen. Tozen is super, super, super cool. What's my favorite arc? I'm still a sucker for Soul Society Rescue arc. I still think that's one of the best ones. Biggest chance I want them to have 5 war threats fighting Yuha. That'd be incredible. That would also be really cool. So if all the 5 war threats team up. I want to see Soul King chilling, having a nice day before he gets horror of the man chop. That would be interesting. That'd be an interesting take. Mine's also Soul Society Unk. Who is the Na'Id Win in Bleach? I see you've watched my video, Havo. The Na'Id Win is Chad. Classic Chad. Ukitake is cool. Ukitake is really cool. Really, really cool. There's a lot of, as we go further into this series, there's a lot of manga stuff that got dropped. Like we started chopping up all over the place. There's a lot of content left to the floor, right? Like there's a lot of things that Kubo can put in. Sam, have I blinked in the last 20 minutes? There you go. Have you guys seen that person on TikTok? It's like, come into my live. I don't blink a single time. Look, you're calling me. I'm like, oh man, brutal. I had to finally hit the button to tell him not to show me this person anymore. That was brutal. For me, next episode would be a full Soul King flashback. That would be really cool. I want to hear the Soul King voice. That'd be so interesting to hear. It would be pretty cool. So here's the top 10 from Marlon. So Marlon says, and this is his ranking with Yama not being in the top. Here we go. Prime Soul King, Yuha, Ichigo, Yugrum, Uryu, Aizen, Hikone, Gerard. Okay. Sam, can you do live stream where you don't blink at all? Yeah, no problem. No problem. Sometimes I miss. There is something to be said about the old Bleach pacing that was really nice, that we got a lot of time to know the characters. Later, Havo. Top 10 from Scott Loves Cats. I'm already liking the list here. Chad, Omaida, Uryu's grandpa, Karya, Hanatoro, Boruto, Kubo himself, Koen, Tatsuki. Scott Loves Cat, I mean, incredible list. Incredible list. And I can't even argue with the list. I really think you sold it with Tatsuki right at the end. Kubo himself making an appearance, of course, in the top 10. Beautiful list. To be honest, I agree, Marlon, with everything except for Yugrum and Uryu. That 1,000-year-old chicken nugget ain't shit. Let's see. Do I prefer Yamamoto or Aizen? Well, Aizen, 100%, man. Aizen. Love Aizen. Abuelito beats Soul King no diff. 100% coming. Facts, dude. Spread the word. Spread it wide across the internet. That is factuals. Sam, who do you have in your top 3? Are we talking top 3 strongest Yuha? Or are we talking my top 3 favorite characters? I could give you both. But let me know which one you want. I expected that, but I do have arguments. Ichibe at 10 or 9. No way Uryu beats Aizen or Hikone. She is a Soul King candidate. Keigo is clearly the mastermind behind it all. Do I think Uryu's grandpa has some connection to Yuha, like Secret Lover or old Secret Lover for sure? I think Uryu's grandpa was a Secret Lover of the original Soul King, and that's how it went. Bleach is the only anime where you can be broke in both life and death. Yep, I found your YouTube link. Let's go, Havo. Let's go. Let's go. Do you know anyone that could be Aizen? Well, I think by definition, Ichibe could probably be Aizen, right? Because his name is well known. Thoughts on Kazui and his sword Ryogetsu. Kazui seems really broken, but we don't know anything about Kazui. Bruh, most of the stuff Kubo says in Club Outside is total BS. He's ruining his lore and doesn't realize. I agree with that 100%. I think most of the time, Kubo is just like, I picture Kubo answering questions from Club Outside. He is sitting back, like this is how I picture Kubo. Sitting like this. Somebody comes in, Kubo Sensei, we have a new question for you. How does Rangiku hold her boobs up? And the question continues on. I was wondering if Rangiku holds her boobs up with Ryatsu, because they seem like they're about to pop out all the time. And they go, all right, Kubo, how would you like me to answer the question? Kubo's like, man, I thought double-sided tape, but I like your answer, so let's go with that. $5 down the drain. $5 down the drain, call it. That is how I picture Kubo answers Club Outside questions. Exactly like that. He's just having a great time. Favorite in the big 3 apart from Bleach. I put it in One Piece. I think I read One Piece like almost as a whole, all the way up to Wano, and I thought it was the best read I've ever had. Thought it was incredible. Kubo actually says he has to reread the Club Outside question because sometimes he forgets. He's answered the same Club Outside question before, twice, and given different answers. Like George Lucas when I interviewed him on Star Wars, maybe Kubo learned from him. There you go. Bro, that's literally how it does. He acted out perfectly. I mean, like, it just, you can tell. You can tell. Kubo's just shooting from the hip on a lot of stuff. Do I prefer Rangiku or Isane? Isane, 100%. Do we know any other Soul Reapers besides, do we know any other substitute Soul Reapers besides Ichigo and Ginjo? We do not. Do I love Koen? Koen is awesome. We love Koen. One Piece is too long. I mean, I highly recommend reading the manga. I think the manga flows well. It goes much quicker than the anime. If you want to if you want to give One Piece a shot, try the manga. It's really good. I'm still wondering about the Shunsui double Zanpakuto. The little one is born from Shunsui, and the big one is it true? If it so, self-cessed. It's been a long time since I've read that part, so I'm not super in the know on how Shunsui's little double. But I thought one of the Zanpakuto was Nanao's, right? Madara and Aizen are my favorite villains. Both incredible picks. Both great villains. Madara got shafted again. I didn't like how he ended up, but that's tough. Has Kubo ever answered the question of whether or not Aizen is a Bankai? I don't think so. I don't think he's ever answered a question related to that. Bro, what if Kubo is Aizen? Maybe something written in how he had the convo with the kid in the hospital. He said he wants Kubo to end the story how he wanted, not rushed. What's my top 5 Shikai? Okay, top 5 Shikai. Here we go. Let me picture. Number 1 at the top, Iba's Shikai. Number 2, Sinban Sakura. Number 3, let's go Zangetsu. Number 4, let's go Yoruichi's Shikai. Number 5, let's go... There's just so many good last ones to pick from. We're going to go Sasakibe. Chojiro Sasakibe, Lieutenant of Squad Number 1. Obviously, the best one that could ever happen. Yeah, you guys remember Iba Shikai, where his sword has a little dagger right on the tip? Come on, guys! Like, how do you not know Iba Shikai? How do you not know? Top 5 favorite Bankai: Sinban Sakura Kageyoshi. You gotta give it to Byakuya. It's iconic. You gotta love it. I mean, we go. So this is not in any order. This is my top 5 favorites. Number 1, I would still give to Byakuya. I think it's the most iconic Bankai. I love when Byakuya says it. I love it. Rukia's Bankai, Urahara's Bankai, Shinji's Bankai, and then I would give it to... Who do I want as my last one? Yamamoto. I think the way that they animated his Bankai is really incredible. Favorite Bankai is Byakuya. Love Byakuya's Bankai. What kind of ability does Omaida's Shikai has? Well, you see, his Shikai turns into a ball that has a lot of pointy things all around the ball. And the ball is attached to a chain that is attached to a hilt. So he wings it and he throws it. And then it's really heavy and it really hurts. That is the abilities of Omaida's Shikai. Shunsui's second Zanpakuto was birth, so maybe it's literal, but I think he metaphorically created to hide Hakio. And that's kind of what I thought as well, as how I remember the lore of that, is that it was kind of like the only reason it existed was because he had Nanaos. Top 5 favorite resurrections. Stark. Ulquiorra's second resurrection. I think his first resurrection is dog shit design. Horrible. I keep seeing cooking with Kenpachi on TikTok. When did Society get TikTok and why is he cooking? I don't know what you're talking about. You'd link that to me, Chicken Lover. Who else? Aranyeto. Cool. Love it. I thought he was one of the coolest ones. I really loved Aranyeto. Who else? Baragon, Bone Daddy himself, and I think you have to give it to Tybw. I think those are the top 5 by far. I think those are really cool. Have I heard the theory that Shunsui had sex with the Zanpakuto? I have seen that one. I have seen that theory, cringe lord. Do I like the mechanic that Ryatsu negates everything? I do and I don't. I think that mechanic is kind of bullshit. That like, oh well, if you don't even have a high enough Ryatsu, you can't even fight this character. And like you can't do anything if the Ryatsu is that high. I think that's kind of like an end-world like magic. First resurrection is not awesome. Don't come at me with that, Marlon. The second resurrection is so much better. I don't like. I think it's just a magical excuse for things. Is what they use Ryatsu for. It's like, how do I feel about Zaraki Kenpachi? I think he's super cool. Love Zaraki Kenpachi. Nothing wrong with Zaraki Kenpachi. He's a great character. Let me see. Do you believe that Ichigo is fighting on the wrong side of the war involving Soul Reapers and Quincy's, be it that the Soul Reapers mutilated Soul King for their own cause and belief? So yes, then I think that's the point of the war, right, David? And I think I've read Camp for the World, so I know a little bit of the hearsay of what happened to the Soul King. The argument, right, is did we fuck up making the Soul King? Yes, we probably did. But the Soul King does now literally hold the worlds together, so we do have to have this figure to hold the worlds together, you know? Aranyeto was the most wasted ability. The man absorbed 1,000 hollows and only used one ability, yeah. And he used Kaien, a character that had lost. You know, like, why would we use Kaien? What's up, Pavo? Welcome back. His first last one, though, it's not as good as the second one. Well, I mean, that's why I didn't pick it. I didn't pick the first one because the second one's better. Aizen, Uryu, Bazb, and Tozen. Tozen, now Darkwind. Are you saying Tozen? Have you read Camp for Your Own World? If you've read Camp Fear World and you're picking Tozen, I respect that a lot because Tozen has really cool character building that happens inside of Camp Fear World. Cayenne is such a cool character. Cayenne is the ace of Bleach. The ace of Bleach. He was barely in it, and he gets referenced over and over and over and over. People love Cayenne. Cayenne's a great character. I like Cayenne. Cayenne's cool, man. I think Uryu might fight Renji, judging from what we see in the. I would agree with that. I agree with that. I think it's exactly what's gonna happen. I think Uryu's gonna fight Renji, and you think about it, Uryu and Renji have fought side by side before, so I think that could be a very emotional, very dramatic fight. I would like it. Who do I think should die in Bleach? Byakuya. Byakuya. I still stand by that 100%. I think Byakuya should have died in Bleach. I think that should happen. I think Byakuya's Save the Soul Society Ichigo moment was so good and so impactful. I think that should have been Byakuya's final moment. That should have been it. It's a good time to be a Bleach fan, 100%. Imagine Byakuya died right into Yama dying. That would be crazy. Those are two iconic Soul Society characters that would die right there. That's insane. How do I feel about Bleach Rebirth of Souls? I think Bleach Rebirth of Souls is really, really cool. I think they're doing a great job. I don't think, if you like Tozen Darkwind, I highly, highly recommend buying Camp Fear World. You will love it. If Tozen is your favorite character, you will love it. Do I like Toshiro Hitsugai? Toshiro Hitsugai is, I mean, he's a fan favorite. I don't get it. I think he's alright. He's an alright character. I feel like Ryatsu Nega's fine, but there should be a gigantic difference in Ryatsu between the two people, an absurd amount. I agree. It needs to be like kind of like when you blow out somebody in a baseball game, like a mercy rule. It needs to be a mercy rule sort of thing. Where like if it's so far removed, then nothing. My uncle spoiled me that Yama was gonna die. That was first season of Thousand Blood War. First season. Do you think Uryu will help in the final battle against the Almighty? Yes, I do. I mean, it seems like the Soul King let the noble ancestors kill him, so I think the Quincy is wrong for trying to undo that work. Who are you maining, and can you beat my Urahara? Urahara, huh? Okay, I dig the Urahara now. If they add Stark, I'm maining Stark. Like, that's 100%. There's two characters, if they add, and I'll tell you the two right now. If it's Stark, if it's Kukaku. I don't care how crappy those characters are going to be. You're going to see me be #1, top of the world. See chat, going to go back to watch some funny theories. Enjoy Darkwind. Thanks for stopping by. If Uryu had a connection to Mimihagi, it would explain why the Almighty couldn't see the Uryu Silver Arrow. True. And there's another hand of the Soul King that represents stillness. Have you seen that theory, Aizen? If you could bring back one character in Bleach forever, who would you bring back? If I could bring back one character in Bleach forever. Now, I don't even know if he's dead, all right? I'm just going to shoot this from the hip. I can't think of a better one. Genrei. You guys remember Genrei? Byakuya's grandpa from the Turn Back the Pendulum arc? Let's get some Genrei in here. Where is Genrei? Let's get him in. Let's do it. I know it was me, but I wish they explored more of Yamamoto before he died. Well, yeah, they kind of did it in flashbacks right after he died, which is not the best way to do it, but it's all right. If that Stark is going to be Sarah Spammer, if they add Stark, I'm going to be a Sarah Spammer. That's without a doubt going to be what's happening. I'll switch to Shunsui just time. I'll finally get to relive how it should have ended Sashimi if you go Shunsui. I will destroy you. I'll show no mercy if you pick Shunsui against my Stark. 0. The cookie with Kapachi thing is this girl? Okay, I'll take a look at it. Welcome back, Havo. Oh, you just keep coming back. We're always happy to see you. But yeah, I think no better time to be a Bleach fan right now. No better. I was so disappointed when I saw Genrei and Sejimaro weren't in the original Gote 13. Kubo the pieces were right there. Yeah. Genrei Bankai against Yuha Core 4. Cringe Lord. We're cooking. We're cooking, Cringe Lord. Genrei's going to come out of nowhere. He's like, you killed my old friend Yamamoto. And then he's going to do something. He's going to be right there. The pieces are falling together. Like, where is Genrei now? Like, do we know in any universe reason? Where's Genrei? Where'd he go? I love my boy Genrei. I really hope they add DLC. I don't think they will add DLC for Thousand Blood War. I think that will be its own game. There's so many characters that would get added with Thousand Blood War. So many new versions of all the characters will get added in Thousand Blood War. I think that will be a new game. I don't think they'll do DLC for it. That'd be an insane DLC roster. I feel like Stark would be a kind of army character that's overwhelmed his enemies with an army of his dogs and Saros. Uryu went from getting ragdolled by Okiura to defeating a Squad Zero member, and he now has the Almighty Antithesis, and I don't believe in the Sejimaro that I'm going to think that's bold. Okay? Alright. I mean, that's a big jump in power then. Huge jump in power. Huge. I'd rather have Byakuya's death moment switched out with Ukitake being the one to die instead, to Asna instead giving him that moment to showcase Smonka and passing down the Mimihagi to Ichigo. Okay, that's interesting. That would change kind of the whole setup of the series. Because one of the things that Django, another one of the guys that's always here, he says that Byakuya still exists for Renji to surpass him, right? That is still what he exists for. So that would be good. That would fix it. That put it all together. Top 3 Bankais and Bleach. My favorites, once again, Byakuya's. Then I like Rukia's. And then who do we want to put up there with that? I mean, like Yama. I think Yama was animated beautifully. You can't go wrong with Ichigo's for the first time. Obviously, the classics. You think we're going to see the original Gote Court Gods? Yes. I think the whole reason that the original Gote 13 was included in the Hell Arc not in the Hell Arc, in Thousand Year Blood War was to set up the Hell Arc. I think every single one of the original Goatee 13 is going to make an appearance in the Hell Arc as the opposition, as the bad guy. U.S. Blood is a big amp, I guess. Do we know where the Soul King's brain went if it was removed? Does anybody care if I spoil Camp Fury World? Does anybody care? Like, it's been out forever. Like, what's the rules on Camp Fury World spoilers? Like, do people care? Cannot wait to see Shuhei's manga. I'm so curious how they're gonna do it. Because I think, I won't say. Google it. Do you think the 5th ancestral family will ever get revealed? I do think so. I think the 5th ancestral family will probably be revealed in the Hell Arc as well. I think that'll be happening. Rebirth of Souls will get a bunch of sequels like the Ninja Storm series. That'd be really cool. I think the Ninja Storm series were a lot of fun. Even Grimmy can't imagine Chad living. I love the Chad memes. Loving the Chad memes right now. I think the Chad memes are incredible. Guys, I think we're going to call it. I think that is it. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys can see the glistening on my head. I'm sweating. It's so hot in here. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate y'all hanging out and talking Bleach with me. Happy Thursday. We'll be back tomorrow night. So guys, if you're still here, tomorrow night we'll be reading the Bleach manga before the next episode comes out, so that way we can keep up to date and we can see what changes between the anime. Ooh, I almost choked there. Saturday, we will be watching the anime live. So make sure you guys are following us on Twitter or on Discord. That's the best place to keep up to date. We will be doing that in the 1,000 Year Blood War. We'll be doing that on Twitch. And lastly, if you guys haven't already, check out our Patreon. We have a whole bunch of exclusive content there. There's actually me live reacting to episode 1 on the Patreon right now. Check it out. Links everywhere. I will see you guys next time. It went to Hakone because it came out of Grammy. That's why. All right. Goodbye, everybody. I'm going to stop it very slowly now. Excuse me.